Hello, everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, everyone. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. We'll get started shortly. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Hello, everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We'll go ahead and get started. As you guys know, this evening is trading in the zone. So mindset, trend following, and trading systems. All right. So as we go through the markets, we'll focus on those areas. All right. So welcome, everyone. Welcome. So again, trend following, trading in the zone, and then utilizing our trading systems. All right. So you guys should see my screen, Monster Futures. And I want to show you guys the markets was down. The Dow was down today. We've seen a consolidation in the Forex market, but I want to show you guys what's happening here. And again, we want to focus on the trend. As you guys know, right, we had last month, we had a big up month, okay, after the Dow broke support right here at 30,000. All right, so this is the new month, November, and we saw some selling. All right, it's not a major concern yet. All right, but if this candle here, you guys look here. All right, this white candle right here, which is the current month. Every candle here is a month worth of data. So this was September, right? Red candle here. All right. Green candle last month, October. And then here we are, November. We're going to keep an eye on the price action. All right. Because the Dow came down, I think it was about 400 points. So we'll keep an eye on this candle here. And the hope is that it holds and we continue to get buying. If this candle comes down, if we get continued selling and that candle turns red, guess what? We'll look to test support again, and that's not good for the market. Now it's early. It's still early. All right, still early, but we'll see. Right? We'll see what happens. The dollar is starting to move higher again. So if the dollar moves higher, right? And Carlos, I know you took a trade in the dollar Swiss, right? So that's why that you got a buy signal on the dollar Swiss because the dollar is the dollar index is moving high again. And if that happens, we'll see the Dow and the equity markets come back down. All right. So we're gonna keep an eye on this this month. Okay. The futures market, like I said, here's the dollar index. The dollar was up, right? The dollar was up 0.54%. It was a bit higher, it retraced a bit. But the dollar is looking, if you guys look here, all right, the dollar is consolidating right now. All right, it held support and now it's consolidating and trying to move higher. Right, this candle actually turned green today, but pull back a bit. But we're looking at if we can get above. So we're gonna keep an eye on this. If we can get above, I would say above right around this area right here, we'll get a buy signal on the dollar index. Okay, similar to here, similar to here, similar to here, and even here. All right. So we'll keep an eye on that. So I guess right above this area here, we could get a buy signal. Okay. All right. Okay. 1 second here. All right. Currently in the futures market, the indexes, so the Dow, S&P, and Nasdaq is currently down. All right, they're not down a lot. All right, not down a lot, but hey, Ranjit, welcome. All right, so down a bit here. Okay, so we'll look to see. We'll look to see what the market does tomorrow, Thursday, and again Friday. All right. It looks like selling is coming in. Okay. We'll look overnight to see if the dollar makes a big move overnight, that means the equity markets will come down. So we'll keep an eye on this. All right. Close eye. Okay. So again, right, trading in the zone, trend following. So we want to follow these trends. If they reverse, and they will reverse quickly sometimes, all right, we want to be all over it. And then using our trading systems. Okay. Let's see. Right now, nothing here with Monster US 30. Okay. The Dow is coming down here. So we'll wait. The NASDAQ, the NAS 100. We haven't started trading this system yet. This is a new system, but you guys see here, right? That's the NASDAQ in the E-mini. It's coming down. All right. So Monster Market Tracker, I want to spend a little time on this. All right. Hey, Gerald, welcome.
Hey, David.
Hello. We've moved the indexes from a 240, all right, a 240-minute time frame back to a weekly. All right. The buy signals that we had in the 240 all failed today. All right. So we've seen a reversal, somewhat of a reversal today. All right. So we put it back on the weekly time frame. The VIX is still holding at 25. Okay, but if we see buying come in tomorrow, continued buying, right, the VIX will move higher. But the concern here, right, on the NASDAQ, you guys can see this here. All right. So we were hoping to get a Christmas rally. Not that we won't, still early. But if you guys look here on the weekly time frame on the NASDAQ, all right, we're right at support. All right. So we're right here at support, right here, this candle right here. If we break this candle, right, so if we break support, we could see a lot of selling. That's redistribution, right? So that's, we get selling come in, we could move a much lower. That's redistribution, all right? And the thing is, right, we close right at that support today on the NASDAQ. Okay, so that's not good. All right, that's not good. All right, so we've got, here was a high, we've got lower highs, right? And we have lower lows. All right, so we were hoping that we could, move higher, all right, get above this moving average, but guess what? It's testing support down here. So that's on the NASDAQ. That's not good. That's not good. And I'll open up the floor for any questions shortly. All right, so that's the NASDAQ. We'll take a look at the Dow. Now, the Dow was performing better than any of the other indexes long. All right, so if you guys look here on the Dow, right, the Dow did make a nice move up, right? Green candle, right? Green candle, and we got a white candle right here. Again, weekly time frame. So, if that price action moves lower, start testing this support. That's not good. If we continue to get, we don't want a red candle. If we get a red candle, okay, kind of like here, we're going lower on the Dow, and we'll test support here. Okay, similar to what the NASDAQ is doing. So a lot happened already this week. All right, a lot has happened already this week. All right, same thing here with the S&P, red candle here, right? So the trend is wants to continue to move lower. All right. All right. And the Russell, same thing with the Russell. All right. So all four indexes, you guys know we track all the indexes, all four of the indexes. All right. And here also, hey, Gerald L. All right. Same thing here with the Russell. All right. Look here. Like I said, today was a big day. All right. Today was a big day. All right. To pay attention. We want to pay attention to these rotations. All right. All right. Hey, Mary. Welcome, Mary. Welcome. Okay. So look here. All right. This was last week. And today we've got selling again this week. This week we've got selling here. So we've got a red candle so far. And if we test support, here is support, and that's pretty good support here. Support here, support here. Again, it's on a weekly time frame. We've moved the indexes from a 240 to a weekly because selling is coming back in. Remember, the overall trend right now, guys, is down, right? And we were hoping to get some buying. We saw some buying come in, but things are changing right now. Okay, so red candle right here, current week. All right, and what we look for, unless we get buying tomorrow, unless we get buying on Friday, we'll look for selling to continue. All right, and then test support right here. All right, if it tests support here, right, we could get selling to come in. kind of like here. Okay. So this is critical here. All right. Again, still early, but we might not, based on what's happening right now. If things change, then we'll change. But right now, it doesn't look like we'll get that Christmas rally unless things change. All right. The Nasdaq is the one to watch. Okay, so we'll watch the Nasdaq here. So it's the only one that is close to breaking support. All right. Right here. So it's the only, see right here, right? And traders are watching this. And it's right here, guys. It's right here. All right. Right here out of support. Breaks that, that's redistribution. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised. And I'm not saying that this will happen, but I wouldn't be surprised we get some selling come in. All right. Selling come in tomorrow and Friday to push these markets lower. Okay. So that's what's setting up. Okay. So we just need to be aware. So if we'll take a look at stock boss and some of the sectors and see how they're behaving. All right. So those of you who trade in stocks, you want to keep an eye on your stocks. Right. All right. We just have to go with what the market is doing. As much as we would like this market to move higher, we have to go with what the price is doing. So far, the sectors are holding up. All right, we have a few here that's neutral. Biotech is neutral, but I want to go through. The sectors individually. All right, so here's the price action on each of the sectors. So all of the sectors were down today. All right, all of the sectors were down today. All right, home builders took a big hit. Home construction, consumer discretionary. Okay, so let's go through, take a look at the chart. Gold is still in a markdown phase. All right, so we know that's down here. Let's go here. We'll start here. All right, materials. Right, green candles. Look here. We got a white candle. Big white candle came in today. All right, services. Look here. All right, energy. Let's take a look at energy. Energy is still holding pullback a bit today. All right, that's our strongest sector. Financials, no buy signal, pull back a bit today. All right, industrial, pull back a bit. All right, no buy signal. Tech, look at tech. So those of you in tech stocks, right, we really want to, I think, Mary, you might be in one or two tech stocks, okay? So I want to take a look at the trades, your tech positions that you're in. All right, this is technology right here. All right, see that right here? All right, that's a big down day. Okay, and that's red. That's not good. All right, consumer staples, right? Pull back here. Real estate, red candle right here. After some white candles, couldn't break through, right? Healthcare pulling back. So a lot of these sectors are pulling back. All right, consumer staples, big candle. All right, when we get these big red candles, we want to be careful. Telecom, pulling back a bit after a buy signal. Home construction, big white. You guys see that? All right, biotech, home builders, right? And we know gold, silver, all right, utilities right here. All right, so that's not good. That's not good. Something is happening, right? And it might be, we don't get into fundamentals or the news, but it might be, looks like we might get another rate hike. All right. So Bitcoin moving lower again. All right. So it's still at 20,000. Okay. But if the market breaks this time, all right, gets into redistribution, we could see a final break at 19, 20,000 for Bitcoin. Okay, but still consolidating. All right. Let's see here. We'll get into. I want to wait. We'll get into Forex, but I want to go. I want to take a look at Stock Boss. Let's see what's happening. I'm going to run this. All right. So we're still getting stocks in Stock Boss. All right. Not a lot of energy stocks, but I would just be careful. All right. Add in positions right now. All right. Same with Bullmaster. All right. Mary, I'm curious, what were the tech stocks that you had, the tech symbols?
I'm sorry, I can't quite remember which one stood for what.
You don't remember them?
What is ZETA?
ZETA?
Z.
ZETA. All right, hold on. Let me see if I. And you think this was technology?
I'm trying to see which one was either that one or VTNR.
VTNR?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's energy.
Oh, that's energy.
Yeah. Okay. So just pay attention. So Mary, you and anyone else, if you guys are in any stocks, pay attention. Okay. You see here, Mary, with this one here. You see how it's pulled back today, right? So
well, every single one that I had today pulled back.
Pull back, yes.
Every
Okay.
single one.
Yes. So that's gonna happen. So what you want to do is tomorrow pay real close attention. All right. This one here still has a green candle. It's pulled back a bit. All right. So if you get a white candle, all right, I wouldn't even wait for a red candle. If you get a white candle tomorrow, just close it. Close your trades. Okay. All right. So if you get a white candle, all right, if you get a white candle, usually that will follow by a red candle. And then you will get a sell signal. Okay, so if you just pay close attention tomorrow, stay nearby your computer. If you get a white candle, if you see where that candle is turning white and not green tomorrow, all right, just close. All right, close the trades. Look for each one. If you get a white candle, just because we could get the way things are looking, we could get some selling. Okay, so and what we don't want to do is, have it go down further, right? So knowing and this is why we want to keep in an eye on, the trends, okay, on these reversals, right? Because it could happen. Okay. Forex. Forex, right? We should not be trading Forex right now. All right. We should not be trading Forex. Forex is consolidating. All right. It is consolidating. And whenever Forex consolidates, all right, just know that it's taking a break before the next rotation or the next move. Okay. So And the reason we know why it's consolidating is because by the amount of pairs that we have that are trending. Okay, so if I pull this over here, okay, you guys will notice that out of the 57 pairs we track in Forex, we only have 22 that's over 20. All right. Yellow and 20. And what that means is if it's yellow, 20 right here, 20, 20, 21, 21, right? All these are either near resistance. Once they get higher, 29, 30, right? They're starting to trend. All right. So we have about all of these pairs here. That's on the 240-minute time frame. They're either sitting near resistance, all right, but they're not trending. All right. But the reverse here, all these pairs here that are red, right, below 20 are consolidating. All right. So out of 57 pairs, okay, only 20, all right, that's above only 22 that's above 20. That's not good. That's not good. All right. So what that tells us is Forex is consolidating. The market as a whole is consolidating. All right. All right. So we've got to wait until things open up a bit, start to trend a bit. Okay. So we should be out waiting. Now, that doesn't mean that you might not find some opportunities. You just have to be very, very careful. Okay. Even on the 60-minute time frame, okay, and usually we can find more movement on the 60-minute time frame, but even on the 60-minute time frame, all right, we've got consolidation. So even on a smaller time frame, there are fewer trends out there. We only have 21, right? So 21 right here, 21 pairs that are above 20. So 21 right here, pairs that are above 20. Again, we track 57 pairs. So all these are consolidating. All right. And I would say all of these here are consolidating. So not a lot of trends right now. And if we look at the price action, if we look at the charts, you guys will notice that. Now, you might have one or two pairs, a few pairs that are trending, but that's risky to trade those because we don't have an overall trend in the Forex market. Okay. All right. So on both time frames, we have tight consolidation on the 240-minute time frame. All right, here. All right, and then on the 60-minute time frame here. All right, and look here, we have a lot of neutral, right? A lot of neutral here, so price is consolidating. Right, here we've got some selling. Here we've got the best thing to do when the market is like this, a lot of indecision, just stay away. All right, it will open up. It'll open up again. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to open up the floor. Any questions for me? Any symbols you guys want to take a look at? Any questions? We want to focus though on trend following trading systems and trading in the zone mindset. Any questions for me? Any symbols you guys want to take a look at? Hey, Carlos, what was that pair you traded today? That dollar pair? Was that the dollar? What was that dollar Swiss, Carlos?
Dollar Swiss, yes.
I want to take a look at that. Okay, so if you guys wanted, Carlos took this trade here. right? And we spoke about this. It's neutral, all right? It's neutral. She got in here at the buy signal. She just got to be careful, okay? If we look here, if you guys look here, that's why we're getting a lot of consolidation. The dollar Swiss is at 19. Okay, so look here. The dollar Swiss right here is at 1987. Okay, so 1987. And look at the consolidation, right? Right, a lot of consolidation. All right. A lot of consolidation. Look at all of the consolidation in here. Okay. So I would keep an eye on it. You could get a move higher, right? That's a fairly decent buy signal, Collis. Okay. If you can get past over here, you might get a move. Okay. But just keep an eye on it. If you guys, I know as traders, it's hard to just stay away from trading, right? So if you're going to trade, if you just have to trade, you can trade it like she did on the smaller time frame. All right, smaller time frame like she's doing on the 60-minute. All right. But be very careful. Okay, be very careful. The dollar is moving higher, so that should help. But again, no green candles yet in the dollar. Okay. All right. All right. Any symbols you guys want to take a look at? Any questions on the market, the condition of the market?
David, how about DKK?
What's the symbol called?
DKK.
DKK? USD DKK?
Yes.
Okay. Which time frame?
240.
240. Okay. So you've got a buy signal here. Okay. I wouldn't trust it on the 240 just yet. Okay. That's good that it's got a buy signal. But if you guys look here, these are the dollar pairs here, right? These are the dollar pairs here. And we've got two pairs that are down, two here that are down, three that are neutral, and then these are up. So we don't have real buying or selling yet here. Okay. If you guys wanted, keep an eye on this though. If the dollar moves higher, right? If the dollar moves higher, this might improve, right? We should get out. We might get a bit more, right? Consolidation, right? We might, let's say we get from 22 right here to about 17, right? A bit more consolidation, right? Anticipate a breakout. We will get, this is setting up for another, a new rotation. All right. Just remember, every time we consolidate, right, it's setting up. Just think of the market's taking a break. It's taking a break. It's consolidating for the next move. Okay. So Carlos, it could happen here in the dollar. All right. And if what we see in the equity markets, if that's real, where we see these indexes moving lower, right, the dollar index will move higher, and this will definitely help. But it's too early, right? It's too early, right? An area to watch out for, those of you who don't mind going short, right? You can look for the euro. We've seen some signals come in the euro on the 240. Okay. But again, it's just too early to call a rotation. You might find some opportunities on, I would rather you guys do some trading on the 60-minute if you're going to do that. Okay. But again, just be very, very careful. Very, very careful. Okay. All right. So, call this a bit too early. All right. Too early. However, you do have a buy signal here. I would wait. Hey, Chris, welcome. Welcome, Chris. I would wait to see. And, I'm curious. Let's see how many buy signals. When we call a rotation, we need to have about a good 80, 90% of the pairs giving buy signals. So dollars are no buy signal. Yeah. This one here. All right. USD SGD. This is setting up nicely here. All right, but no buy signal. SEK, same thing. They're moving higher. No buy signal yet. USD PLN, no buy signal yet, but they're setting up. Look here, nice markdown phase, accumulation, right? Green candles, breaking resistance. We'll get a buy signal soon on this one. All right. USD MXN, nothing yet. Mexican peso. All right. This one is setting up. Look here. Nice markdown phase, accumulation, green candles, right? All right. So USD DKK. So that's the one you mentioned. All right. So this on the 240 now. All right. All right. So this has a buy signal. So we have one buy signal so far, guys. USD CZK, that has a buy signal. So you can write down the ones with the buy signals, start tracking this. USD CZK, buy signal right here, moving higher. All right, so we have two so far. USD CNH, all right, no buy signal yet. This is looking nice. If we can break through that resistance right here, right, we can get a buy signal, perhaps get another move like this. USD CHF buy signal came in, just came in, and right here it's holding. So that's USD CHF. Call it, you got it on the 60-minute. It's got a buy signal on the 240. So that's encouraging. All right. And then dollar CAD. All right. So no buy signal yet on the dollar CAD, but decent markdown, accumulation, breaking resistance. All right. So we should get a buy signal. So we have 3 buy signals. Okay, so out of all the dollar pairs, 3 buy signals. So early, too early, too early. Based on how the pairs are setting up, right? Several of them have built a nice accumulation phase. They're breaking resistance. We'll get a buy signal. Okay, so we could get several buy signals overnight if the dollar index, right, holds and moves higher. We'll see the pairs give buy signals, but it's too early. Really, three. All right, so 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So out of $14 pairs, right, only 3 with buy signals. So we need more pairs, callers, to break resistance. All right, and what will happen, even when that happens, we'll get more pairs here that are trending, and that will signal a rotation. Okay. Any questions on? Does that help, Corliss?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Any other questions for me? Let's see here. On the short side, okay, stop me if you guys have any questions. Okay, on the short side, all right, let's see what's setting up on the euro. Let's see here. We'll take a look at, now, when we you guys, it's up to you guys to go short. Okay. So, but let's just see. This is the yen pairs. Nothing. 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 So we have euro yen has a short signal. So euro and the euro pairs, euro, JPY has a short. All right. Swiss yen has a short signal. Let me just make sure. Pound yen is getting close. CAD yen, no short signal. Aussie yen has a short signal. That looks like a good short signal right here. All right. And that's Aussie yen. So we have three. All right. So we have three pairs out of all these pairs with short signals. All right. When you guys look to trade, that's what you want to go through this process, okay? Because you want more of the pairs, right, going in that same direction. Euro, you might have an opportunity here in the euro pair. So let's see. So that's one. Nothing here, no sell short signal. So here is one. So what's that? Euro USD. But if the dollar makes a move higher, this will flip, right? This will flip. EURTRY, that has a sell short signal. EURSGD, that has a sell short signal right here. So that's three so far. USD SEK, no sell, yeah, has a sell short signal right here. EK. EURPLN, definitely short signal. And so we've got five so far. EURNZD, that has a sell short signal. All right. EURNOK, sell short signal, pulling back a bit. EURHUF, sell short signal, but not a good trade setup. But we're just counting the sell short signals. HUF. EURHKD, sell short signal came in today, right here. EURHKD, yes. EURGBP, sell short signal, but that's trading near the bottom, but it does have a sell short signal. All right. EUR DKK, nothing there. EUR CZK. Yes, horrible chart though. Okay. Yes. EuroCAD. Yes. So we've got about, I would say, a good 90%. Right, 95% of the euro pairs, okay, with sell short signals. Okay, so this might not be a bad trade, but I would definitely, let's see here. but the concern is still here. All right. So if those of you who like going short, don't mind going short. If you haven't gone short, I wouldn't go short. But there are some opportunities here to go short. All right. But again, it's consolidating, right? So even with the shorts, they're just like they're just now breaking out. All right. All right. Any questions on that? Any questions on that? Any other symbols you guys want to take a look at? Who is in apart from Carlos, anyone else in taking in any Forex trades? Are you guys in any other trade?
Hey David, it's Chris.
Hey Chris.
How you doing? Did you talk about the US 30 yet? I just hopped on like 10 minutes ago.
The $30.
Or yeah, US 30,
Yeah.
or DJ 30, whichever.
Yeah. What's your question on it?
You know, I know it's had a huge run the past month, just kind of where you see it going and over the next month, I guess, or a couple weeks.
Whew. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Well, you know, we looked at you weren't here, but we looked at the Dow. We looked at the Dow, the S&P, the Nasdaq, and the Russell. And
Oh,
it
okay.
looks, yeah, and it looks like things are going wants to go back short. Okay.
I can always rewatch the you know, the recording.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But it looks like we've put the indexes back on the weekly time frame. Okay, because we're seeing today was a big day down for the markets. Okay, so and the US 30, right? It will follow the Dow, right? That's what it is, the Dow. So right now we should be out, right? We should be totally out of the US 30. And we also launched the NAS 100, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. Okay. So, Chris, I would just really wait. All right. Just really, yeah, really wait. All right. I haven't spoken to Brian yet, but I'll probably get with him and tell him the same thing. But he's pretty disciplined, so I'm sure he's seeing the same thing we're seeing here on the charts. Because you know we can't when we trade the US 30, and I know you just started trading it too. We can't. It has to be almost perfect. All right, it has to be almost perfect. All right, the setup has to be almost perfect. Okay, because it moves really fast and we have to be on it, on top of it. All right, so this is what we're looking at on the daily. All right. And we want to use either the 240 or the daily as our foundation. But if you look here, all right. All right, you see where we failed? It failed here on the daily. All right, we'll count this. See where it failed here on the daily? All right, you see where, Chris, it failed here and near these buy signals too. Buy signal here on the daily failed, buy signal here on the daily failed. Not that we would have traded it on the daily, right? But we need to see what's going on, right? Here, same thing here. Buy signal here failed, and guess what? Right here, buy signal, right? Right, and guess what? It's failing right here. All right, it's failing. So if it goes on any lower, right? I would say right now it's failing. Now, had we held here, right? Held and move higher, that would be a different story, right? Let's say we're getting above here, but guess what? That's not what's happening. Okay. So we definitely can go long and we can't go short. Can go long, can go short right now. All right. So we have to wait.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. You guys see that? Everyone else, you guys see that? You see what we watching here? All right. We are in a channel, right? So let's see here. A channel here. Let me draw a better channel. We don't have a lot of opportunities right now. And it is what it is, right? We just don't have a lot of opportunities right now. And we'll be done shortly. It. Let's bring it about right here. Okay, so look here. So we've got a triangle right here. Right, here's the top of the channel, right? I'm sorry, channel. That's the top of the channel. Here is the bottom of the channel. We'll count this. And it's a downward channel. Okay, so price made it here, came down, went up, came down, right? Right. Keeps going down. So there's a lot of pressure. All right. So likelihood is we'll come back down, right? So we got to break, right? Break convincingly, get out of the channel, right? It's still stuck in that channel. Right? The price is still stuck in that channel. It's got to work its way out of that channel to start trending again on the daily time frame. All right. So the likelihood is just like it did here, 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 it will probably do the same thing here. Okay, so we'll see it set up, Chris, on the on the 1 hour time frame, but we just have to wait. We just have to wait. And with this system in particular, we have to be precise. Here is the selling coming in here on the 60-minute. All right, same thing is happening. It's worse on the new system we launched, the NAS, right? The NAS 100. All right. Right. We really have selling coming in. All right. Right. On the NAS 100, we don't have any buying at all. All right. All right. So same thing here. I'll show you guys this and I'll be done. All right. I wish there was better news. All right. And then the important thing is here, it's testing support down in here. Testing support down in this area right in here. Support down in here. Okay. This market wants to go lower. It wants to go lower. Okay. So I don't think we have a sell short signal. If we do have a sell short signal, then we'll turn on the short system. No sell short signal yet. So nothing to do with NAS 100, nothing to do with US 30, Chris. So all right, guys, that's it. Just be careful. Be very careful, right? We want to protect our capital. All right. So if you trade right now and it's not going well, it's nothing that you guys are doing. It's the market, right? It's the market. So, all right. It's amazing how things change quickly. All right. All right. Any other questions for me? Any other questions? Gerald, you don't have any questions? Gerald L.
No, David, I'm just listening, man. Good class. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome, buddy. All right, guys, just be patient. All right. Just be patient. No, it's not the time to get aggressive. All right. Protect your capital. If you're gonna trade, right, be very, very selective. All right. Take your time, be selective, trade on a smaller time frame. You might find some opportunities on a smaller time frame. Okay. But just be careful. Things will open up a bit. Okay. I don't think this week, possibly next week. Possibly next week. All right. All right, guys. All right. Take care. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll go over equities tomorrow, but the story will be the same. All right, guys. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.